Hello there, and welcome back to another general reading. We're going to get into a general reading about the divine feminine and the karmic, and then we're going to see what's in the middle for their altercation, because I do feel like the karmic partner is going to initiate some form of I feel like the karmic partner is going to speak out to the divine feminine. But here's what I want to do. I don't like the fact that the comments become an area where people like to boast and be proud, or just settle for the information that you hear that I'm presenting to you. This is a class, this is a session, and once that red beam goes on, it's in session. So I would really hope that if you don't understand something, that you ask the question. Okay, here's what I'm proposing for you. Don't ask me if he's your divine masculine or divine feminine, because that's a paid for reading. But if you ask me questions about what I'm saying pertaining to this reading here, I will gladly answer your question on my YouTube page for free. If you take the question to my email, you have to pay. If you ask the question on my YouTube page, I will answer for free in a timely manner. I'm not answering questions as far as if he's your twin flame and such like that. I'm answering questions as pertaining to the reading and what I say. I don't want anyone to be confused. I don't want anyone to walk away. The tarot readers have a really hard job, at trying to make it as precise as we can. We don't know who's behind the screen. We don't know at which point you're going to watch it. We just hope that what we pick up on can help you. It's a general reading in that. So we don't know, again, who's behind the screen. So if you hear something that comes out of my mouth, I would need you to ask the question on my YouTube page. I will answer for free. Again, I do not answer questions for free, such as, is he my twin flame? Am I a karmic? Am I a divine feminine? We're talking about what I'm saying here, okay? I know that makes sense. So thank you for those. For those who are going to not understand what I just said, I will block you, because I'm at a point where I just feel like it's nonsense, and I really want to make sure that my teaching is only for college students or for those who want the profession. Okay, you have to go to school and you have to study to ace the tests, sort of thing. Okay, I want people who want to learn. So if you don't have questions, I understand that it's because you understand, but don't act. Okay, so that's that. Let's see what's going on for the divine feminine. Let me shuffle one more time. Okay, so divine feminine, 3 of Wands, 3 of Swords, 10 of Cups, we'll do 4, and the Page of Pentacles. Karmic, 2 of Wands, Ace of Wands, King of Pentacles, the Moon card. Okay, for the divine feminine, it looks like we'll push the karmic to the side. I hope everyone understood what I said in the beginning. Thank you. Ask questions if you're confused about the reading that I'm giving to you. It's general, so I assume you have lots of questions. Okay. Now, the 3 of Wands, first card out of the deck for the divine feminine. You could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and you could very much be very ambitious, but still stuck. You could be stuck in a situation or in a time in your life where you don't know what left to do. This is specifically for a divine feminine who has an establishment, has a home, has a family, has a career, has a job, has a foundation in life that may or may not change, but doesn't need to change, and you've worked hard for what you have. But you're stuck. You don't know which way to go next. You don't know what to do. You don't know how to do it, when to do it. You're planning, but you are very much stuck, okay? But you are very ambitious and you are very fired up. This tells me that right around the corner will be your success, and your new idea will be your path. Okay, so you're in a good position, though, even though you're kind of stuck, you're kind of in limbo, but you're in a good position as to where you are laying out your options on the table. You kind of are like, okay, this is what I have, this is what I have, this is what I have. Let me see what I don't have, and then let's kind of correlate the two and see which one I should, get first. Okay, basically. So that's where the divine feminine is. You could be also up in the air, kind of contemplating about a fire sign, if this is the fire sign that you want, if you want that fire sign, or if you want your divine masculine. The 3 of Swords, you could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or your love interest could be, that I feel like some of you are going to be cutting off third parties. You are going to be focusing on you, and in that you will lead to happiness with your divine masculine. Okay, because this is a twin flame journey. Anything that you're doing and you're deciding to be with is definitely a karmic partner. If you're deciding to be with a fire sign, if you're deciding to be with an air sign, they are a karmic partner in this reading. Three of Swords means cutting out third parties. So someone here is a karmic partner. Someone here is karmic. Someone here does not need to be in your life the way that you're situating them to be. Three of Swords is about truths. You know, it's about defeating a purpose you once thought was your sole purpose, okay? The Three of Swords is directed in a heart. Doesn't have to be heartbreak. Doesn't have to be an intimate, you know, relationship. It could be friendships. Right now, Divine Feminine, remember where we were with the Three of Swords, with the Three of Wands. So we're also, you know, trying to depict every area of our life. This is what I have. This is what I don't have. This is what I don't need. And you're being very honest about that with a fire sign or an air sign. Okay, you're being just very blunt and very passionate about where you're going, and you know now what's karmic in your life. In other words, what's not necessary in your life. Okay, you're past the Eight of Cups stage, whereas, you know, it's like, oh man, I'm gonna miss that. I'm gonna miss that. I think you're at a stage where you're just like, you know what, it's for the better. Okay, some of us could have received, you know, love letters, love notes. I mean, just all sorts of fancy gestures. You could have been, you know, you could have rekindled with some old friends and such. I mean, I think it's you just trying to find your common ground. I think it's you just trying to find that you can have love and friendships other places. So you are cutting out unnecessary problems, unnecessary people, and you're speaking truth. You're breaking hearts, you know, but it's yours along with it that may be going down as well. Maybe not, but you're speaking truths. There could be, you could be holding back some truths from people, you know, you may really feel like you're going to be breaking people's hearts around you if they've been friends, but you really know that you got to go your direction right now, and you know, it's meant to be will be. I think that's a lot of you Divine Feminine's aspect. So, but that could also talk about why you're stuck. Next, then we have the Ten of Cups. So there's a big gap here from what you did and how you got to the Ten of Cups. But I do believe this is your inspiration. Okay, this is your inspiration, this Ten of Cups, and I think that's what's going to get you going. I think when you think about that, there's a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn who may be your divine masculine. If not, and the Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn is what speaks to the beginning of the reading where they may be a karmic, then they're karmic. But this is also the energy of skill developing, okay? And you know, you have to master this aspect of yourself. It's not just about going to date a guy who may have Earth in their chart. That's ridiculous. This is about the aspect of you, okay? Please ask questions, okay? So, but the Ten of Cups is your inspiration. The Ten of Cups is where you want to be. The Ten of Cups is where some of you are after doing this. Okay, so it's a bunch of different aspects of where you could be in your life, Divine Feminine, but I believe overall this Ten of Cups is your motivation. It's like when you think about it, when you think about the parties you're cutting out and all the sacrifices you're making, when you think about even the place that you're in right now that you're stuck, you're like, you know what, no big deal. Let me just keep going because this is what's destined for me. Harmony, harmonious relationships with my family, friends, and my children. All the people you have to walk away from to go on this journey to figure out, okay, what am I going to do? Who am I going to be? How am I going to do it? This is where you'll end up after that. So it's a motivation. Page of Pentacles, skill developing, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn in your chart. So you have all the elements that you need here to succeed. You have one air, one fire, one water, one earth. So that is the balance. That is it. And I know that more than ever, this Divine Feminine that I'm speaking to could be any sign here, but knows that this is something she wants. So she's willing to cut out all that she needs to cut out, do all that she needs to do, and then in that offer somewhere. Be able to be standing on her own 2 feet and ready to take on whatever, wherever it is, whatever and wherever it is that she's standing, she's ready to take that on, okay? With the Page of Pentacles also is security in yourself, okay? It's knowledge that you're going to succeed with your money, with your business, with your success, all right? So let's go ahead and clarify the Page of Pentacles for the Divine Feminine. Page of Pentacles. Woo, 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 woo. So the Nine of Cups in reverse and the Four of Swords. Four of Swords came out first. This came out second. That's interesting, right? Then we have the Lovers and the Two of Cups, the Nine of Swords. So, all right, here's what it looks like to me. Oh, I just got a rush. I think I'm expecting someone and they're like, I need to text them that I can't right now. All right, but and I feel like they're going to knock on the door any minute. So, you know, that could really talk about this as well. So, you know, at this Page of Pentacles, when you're standing in the spot where it's like, okay, I've done what I needed to do. I'm on the other side. The grass is greener on the other side. All right. Now you're like, okay, what do I do? How do I, you know, you're thinking up in your head, you're meditating. So it's not that you're like, you're action-packed, adventure, ready to go. But you're here and you're like, okay, I've done a lot. What do I do next? Some of you may have taken a leave from your job, taken like a leave of absence in anything, period. Okay, you did not set out on this journey as of yet. So you did take a step back. Now you're like, what do I do? Some of you, I feel like you're like, okay, I'm going to move back in with family. I'm going to go talk to my family again, you know, because you feel like you burnt your bridges and stuff like that. I think that's what that really talks about right there. And you're just like, oh God, I'm not ready to do this. I'm not ready to do this. I'm not ready to take on the war. I'm not ready. She wasn't ready. You know, that thing from Kevin Hart. And then we got the Nine of Cups in reverse. So it's like, you could be, damn, there's a lot. You may feel like you're on top of the world right now and it's bullshit. You know, it's a fake mask. So divine feminines that are up to this point, now we have to speak about, it looks like you're bullshitting your way through. Okay, you're really in this energy, the Eight of Swords, okay? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, all up in your head, don't know what to do, but you've gotten thus far. You're outside, and it's like you weren't dressed for the occasion. So the Nine of Cups in upright, remember, is someone who's content, flashy, but humble. In reverse, it's more so just like, actually, it's very complex in reverse. It's not just the opposite of that, you know? That's what I feel, especially I feel that it's very a complex situation. It's like, you know, besides you've delayed your process, I just feel like you're someone who is flashy. You're not honest, okay? I know what I'm trying to say. Some of you may be prideful. Okay, because of what you've done and how far you've come, and you didn't finish and you went back. Say some of you went back to living with your parents, or went back to a karmic partner, went back to the same old. And it's like now you're acting as if you have everything because you don't want to own up to the way that you went about it. Okay, so a lot of you are having to like apologize. You're gonna be looking at being humbled soon. A lot of you are looking at apologizing. That's what it looks like. A lot of you are looking at apologizing right now, divine feminine. So I said all of that to say that a lot of you are going to be humbled in the next few days. Okay, because it doesn't seem that. Okay, a lot of you are going to be humbled. Let's clarify this Nine of Cups in reverse. What does Spirit want us to know about? So we have here the Four of Wands and the Four of Pentacles. Excuse me. So that's 4 plus 4 equals. Okay, so we got that Eight of Cups. Oh, no, this is the Nine of Cups. I'm so sorry. Okay, so that doesn't work. But nevertheless, we got the 4, 4, 4. So we've got a 4 of Wands and a 4 of Pentacles. It looks like you were supposed to keep going. You know, this is a homecoming. This is a welcoming. This is a completion of some sort. This is an accomplishment, a party, a fundraiser kind of thing. You know what I mean? For your hard work and success. This person is hardworking and successful, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and stable in his job. You know, that would look like what comes after this. And it looks like instead you went to reverting into silence. You took a vow of silence. You took a vow of like appreciation for yourself, like you're trying to justify yourself. You're not anymore wanting to, you don't want to be flashy. Maybe you were like, I have this, I have that. you know, to yourself even. You were speaking words to people, volumes to people about why you feel like you should leave and do your own thing. And it seems that it wasn't a wrong idea. It just maybe you went about it the wrong way completely. You were supposed to keep going, is what I want to just tell you. This person stays away from people, hustle and bustle. You had the right idea, but they kept going on that journey. Maybe something in work got you feeling defeated. You didn't feel like you could put in the right effort. You were just feeling very insecure. I don't think you felt like your success would have looked or amount to anything. You didn't expect to end up right here after that. Okay, you didn't expect to let that your spirit guides would let you down. Okay, I think that's what it seems. It seems like they got you all the way up to the town of